Hello everyone, and today's our session is about reflection of light. Reflection of light. First of all, what do you mean by light? Can you say me what do you mean by light? Actually, light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Light enables us to see the things around us. It enables us to see things around us. We can see the fan, we can see the book, we can see the pen, we can see the chair, we can see the anything. Light enables us to see things around us. So, as light is a form of energy, and also light always travels in a straight line. Light always travels in a straight line. So the first one, light is a form of energy. It enables us to see things around us. Light always travels in a straight line. So, before that, what do you mean by luminous object and what do you mean by non-luminous object? What do you mean by luminous object? As I told you, light enables us to see things around us. So, where does we get this light? From where does we get this light? We will get from the natural source as well as artificial. We have two types of sources. Okay, the objects which gives us light like stars, sun, electrical bulb, candle, fire. These are the objects which gives us light naturally. So those objects are called luminous object. Which objects? Those objects are called the objects which emits their own light. The objects which emits their own light, they are called luminous objects. Luminous objects sun, stars, electric bulb, fire, etc. The objects like the sun, stars, electric bulb, fire, etc. they emit their own light. They are called luminous objects. So, what do you mean by non-luminous objects? The objects which do not emit their own light, but only reflect the light. They will not emit their own light, but they reflect the light which is falls over them. So, for example, non-luminous objects, example a book, which is a source of light? No. So, whatever the light which is falling on the book, that will reflect back. So, that is non-luminous objects. The objects which do not emit their own light are called non-luminous objects. Non-luminous objects. The objects which do not emit their own light but reflect the light which falls on them. Okay? Example is book, chair, fan, etc. They are the objects which do not emit their own light. So there is nothing but luminous objects and non-luminous object. As I told you, light always travels in a straight line. And what is the speed of light? What is the speed of the light? Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in vacuum. Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second in vacuum. So this is about light. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see things around us. And our topic is about reflection of light. Reflection of light. What do you mean by reflection? What do you mean by reflection of light? When a light falls on the surface of an object, some of it is sent back. The process of sending back of light which falls on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. Let me explain. When a light falls on the surface of an object, for example, this is the surface. When a light falls on, this is the ray of light. This is the ray of light. I will say what do you mean by ray of light. Let me explain first of all what do you mean by reflection of light. When a ray of light falls on the surface of an object, some of it is sent back. See this process, the process of sending back of light which falls on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. So this is our ray of light. AO is ray of light, which is the ray of light falls on mirror. This is an object. We can also, let me consider it as a mirror. When a ray of light falls on the mirror, some of it is sending back. This is reflected light which is sent back by the mirror. When a ray of light falls on the surface of an object, some of it is sent back. The process of sending back of light which falls on the surface of an object is called reflection of light. That is called reflection of light. In simple words, we can say that reflection is nothing but bouncing back of light. Simply we can say bouncing back of light is known as reflection. I hope you understood what you mean by reflection. Nothing but simply bouncing back of light. Bouncing back of light. Now what do you mean by ray of light? What do you mean by ray of light? This is also a ray of light. A ray of light. Ray of light is a straight line. Ray of light which is a straight line. A ray of light which is a straight line through which light travels. What do you mean by ray of light? A ray of light is a straight line through which light travels. That is called ray of light. Now, what do you mean by beam of light? What do you mean by beam of light? These are the terminologies we will use in this chapter. So, when a ray of light which falls on the mirror surface, it is sending back. It follows certain laws of reflection. When a ray of light falls on the mirror, it will be sent back. It follows when the ray of light is sending back from the surface of an object, it has to follow certain laws of reflection. According to the laws of reflection, that light will be sent back by the mirror or an object. Okay, so we will understand few terms related to laws of reflection. So in that, the first one is ray of light. What do you mean by ray of light? Ray of light is a straight line through which light travels. That is ray of light. Now what do you mean by beam of light? Beam of light. A bunch of light rays are called beam of light. A bunch of light rays. See, these are the ray of light. You can see here many light rays are there. This is called as bunch of beam of light. Beam of light. Okay, many rays. Then we say that it is a beam of light. Okay. As I told you, when a ray of light falls on the surface of an object, it will be sent back. So when the ray of light is sending back from the surface of an object, it has to follow laws of reflection of light. Okay. Before we understand laws of reflection of light, let me explain the terminology related to laws of reflection of light. So in that the first one is incident ray. Incident ray. Okay. For example, this is the plane mirror. This is how we will represent plane mirror by drawing ray diagrams. This is our plane mirror. M dash. This is the way we will represent plane mirror while drawing ray diagram. Generally, plane mirror will be like this. This is our plane mirror. This is our plane mirror. This is our front face, reflecting face, and this is our back face, back side of the mirror. This plane mirror, this is how we will represent by drawing ray diagrams, right? So this is our mirror M dash. Okay, this lines represent non-reflecting surface, non-reflecting surface, and this is our reflecting surface. This is our reflecting surface. These dotted lines, they represents non-reflecting surface, and this is our reflecting surface. So the first term is incident ray. What do you mean by incident ray? Incident ray, the ray of light which falls on the mirror. The ray of light which falls on the mirror is called incident ray. Suppose this is our ray of light, ray A O. This is the ray of light. When a ray of light which falls on the mirror surface is called as incident ray. Which ray? Incident ray. Ray of light which falls on the mirror surface is called as incident ray. Incident ray. Okay. Now the second terminology, point of incidence. Point of incidence. Incident ray AO. Point of incident ray. What do you mean by point of incident ray? Point of incidence is a point on mirror where incident ray meet. So this is the point where the incident ray is going to meet. This point is called as point of incident. It is a point on mirror where incident ray is going to be meet. That point is called as point of incidence. Point of incidence. Next one, reflected ray. The ray which is sent back by the mirror. So this is the incident ray which is falling on the mirror. A ray of light which falls on the mirror surface is called incident ray. A ray of light which is sent back by the mirror. So this is the ray of light which is sent back by the mirror, and this ray of light is called reflected ray. Reflected ray is nothing but the ray which is sent back by the mirror is called reflected ray. Okay. Now next one is normal. Normal. What do you mean by normal? Normal is a line. Normal is a line. Normal. This is our normal, and we can represent with n and dash. Normal is a line which makes right angle at the mirror surface. So see, this is the normal. Normal is a line which makes right angle at the mirror surface. See, this is the normal, and n dash is the normal which makes right angle to the mirror surface, which is making right angle at the mirror surface. And n dash. Normal is going to be represented with like n dash. Normal is nothing but it is a line. It is a line which will meet the mirror at the point of contact. There it makes an angle 90 degrees. So normal is a line which is meeting at the point of contact and which makes an angle, which makes right angle to the mirror surface. This is our mirror surface. Okay, this is about normal and n dash. Okay, next coming to angle of incidence. Coming to angle of incidence. What do you mean by angle of incidence? The angle made by the incident ray with the normal. See, this is our incident ray, this is our incident ray, and this is our normal. Here which makes an angle. Here it makes an angle. So which is going to represent with letter I. This is our angle of incidence. What do you mean by angle of incidence? The angle made by the incident ray with the normal. That angle is called as angle of incidence, which is going to be represented with letter I. Simply, angle made by the incident ray with the normal. That is called angle of incidence. Now, coming to angle of reflection, which is angle R. What do you mean by angle of reflection? Angle of reflection is nothing but angle made by the reflected ray with normal. Here angle will form. So which is going to represent with letter R. So this is our angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. What do you mean by angle of reflection? The angle made by the reflected ray with normal is called angle of reflection. So these are the basic terminology related to the laws of reflection. So now what do you mean by what are the laws of reflection? We have mainly two laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. Laws of reflection of light. When a ray of light which falls on the mirror, when it is after that the mirror will send back from its surface. So when it is sending back from the surface of an object, it has to follow two laws. Two laws. The first law of reflection is angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. Angle of incidence is equal to, or else for the first law of reflection, let me explain second law. This is, so angle of incidence, the first law of reflection is the incident ray, the reflected ray, normal, all lies on the same plane, which is very, very important. What do you mean by, what is the first law of reflection of light? The first law of reflection of light is incident ray, reflected ray, normal, all lie on the same plane, which is the first law of reflection. Incident ray, normal ray, reflected ray, all lie in the same plane. I mean here same plane is nothing but this is our board. Board is a plane. See, all they are on the same plane, which is not coming back out of the mirror. So they all lie on the same plane. That is the first law of reflection. It has to, all the rays has to follow this laws of reflection, right? And the second law of reflection is, our second law of reflection is angle of incidence. Angle of incidence must be equal to angle of reflection. What is the angle of incidence? Angle made by the incident ray with the normal. For example, here angle is, for suppose here angle I, suppose angle I equal to 35 degrees, angle I equal to 35 degrees, then angle R also must be 35 degrees. Okay, so then angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. This is the symbol for angle I, which is 35 degrees, then angle R also must be 35 degrees. So second law of reflection is, it states that when angle of incidence must be equal to the angle of reflection. The first law of reflection is incident ray AO, reflected ray OB, normal N dash. These all three should be lie on the same plane. That is the first law of reflection. And the second law of reflection is angle of incidence must be equal to angle of reflection. So these are the basic terminologies related to reflection of light. Our topic is reflection. Reflection is nothing but bouncing back of light. That is called reflection. Okay. In today's session we covered the basic terminologies related to reflection of light and laws of reflection. In the next session we will discuss about more detail about object, image, what is the difference between real image and virtual image, and the types of mirrors. That all we will discuss in the next session. I hope you all understood today's session. Thank you.